final part of the problem is to look at part B, the transactions that happen now that I've fully set up MYOB. I've got three things occurring. The owner wants to invest some more money into the business. I have some tutoring income received, and I have some advertising expense paid to Facebook. When I'm entering these transactions, I need to first determine whether they're one of these three: a cash receipt other than for sales, a cash receipt for sales or service, or just a cash payment. Part I, first one, owner investing another $500 into the business. That is not a sale or a service. Okay, so this first one will be using option A, and whenever it's a cash receipt other than for sales, we're going to go into banking, receive money. That's where we'll find the appropriate place to enter this detail in. I'll just do some highlighting so you can see where I'm at. I'll go onto my MYOB system, all set up, banking, going to receive some money. And got this form here to enter details about how I'm receiving this money. Make it a bit bigger. That doesn't help at all. I need to make sure I get the date correct, as always. 2 July 2009. 2 July 2009. The money is going to go into my bank account. That's good. And the account it's going into is the capital account. That'll be right down the bottom. That's a 3 account. So owner's capital, the one that we entered the $750 into originally, we'll use this account, and the owner is depositing $500. I can type in a memo here about the transaction. This memo is just going to be there for the future so that I can remember what was going on in my mind for that transaction. I can also put a memo here as well. Just have a look, make sure everything's okay. Initial balance 300, adding another 500 to it. Amount I've received should be 500 as well. Looks good. I should be able to record this. Okay, done. I've received my $500. Let's have a look at my account balance. Let's see if it's changed as a result of that. Yeah, my capital account has gone up by $500. And if I looked in my transaction journal, I need to set the appropriate date. So I want to see just everything that's happened from 1st of July 2007 to the 30th of July 2007. I should be able to see, if I click on all, some of these transactions. Yep, 2009. There we go. So here's my pre-conversion sales, which relate to the top one's Johnny Jones, Kelly Kimberley. This next one's Officeworks. And here's my owner investing $500 into the business. You can use your accounting knowledge from term 3 to make sure that this makes sense. Check account getting debited, asset debit nature increasing is debit. Owner's equity capital account, credit nature increasing should be credit, all good. MYOB's done it all for us. Okay, so part I is done. Looking at part 2, perform tutoring services for cash for $40 to Casey Christensen on this date. That's going to be one of these B transactions, a cash receipt that's for a sale or a service. I'll come down here, highlight this bright green. Cool. And to enter this transaction, I'm going to go into sales and enter sales, I believe. Let's do that. Sales, enter sales. Got all this detail. Who's my customer? Casey Christensen. Oh, don't have a card for Casey Christensen. I better create a card for her. Press new, tab. You can put all her details in there if you want, because people use this as their customer management system as well. We'll just press OK, and we will fill out this form for the tutoring services that we gave to Casey Christensen. I'll type in my, I think I have to press tab to access all of the sales invoice. Always check the date. Make it the right date, 5th of July 2009. In my description, tutored Casey for maths. Which account is this going to go into? Gee, MYOB's good. Tutoring revenue, that's exactly what it is. I'll use that account. The amount, $40. Since I'm such a massive tutoring agency, I'm registered for GST. Okay, so GST code's correct. I can put all these details, salesperson, comments, when I'm a serious business, but we're just getting a hold of this. Total amount $40. How much was paid today? Well, she paid cash, so I'll put 40 here in cash. Payment method cash, cash. Double check. Looks good. Record. Done. I can check my transaction journal. Just focusing on the sales. There's my sale to Casey Christensen. Whenever you do sales in MYOB, it'll always spit up this accounts receivable first, but it'll reverse itself as well. So if you need to be in the all section, it basically creates a debt to Casey Christensen of $40, and then instantly after that happens, she'll pay cash and reduce that debt. This is all just so that the GST collected is the correct amount for GST purposes. Okay, but we'll just let MYOB take care of that. But when we want to delete transactions, we just need to be aware that there are actually 2 transactions happening for each sale. The final part of the problem is the cash payment. So we've got down here, pay Facebook for advertising, $100 cash on 10 July 2009. Okay, that will be part C, a cash payment. And to enter a cash payment, we will go to banking, and then it's not receive money, it's spend money. Okay, the temptation is to use the purchases tab, okay, but we want to be just in the banking tab, spending money. So let's spend money and give it to Facebook for advertising. Click on spend money. My card is for Facebook. I don't have a card for them yet, so I'll need to create it. Can put in detail again if I want, don't have to. Make sure I've got the date correct. It's the 10th 2009. The amount that I'm paying them is 100, and I need to make sure this goes into the right account. It didn't guess the right account this time. It's an advertising expense. I use this account, $100. Make sure my GST is there, all good. I can add a memo, paid Facebook for advertising services. Okay, and should be able to press record. Shouldn't have any issues. Looks good. And I'll just check that that's actually happened. There's my transaction there. My payment from the check account to advertising, and I paid GST there. In future lessons we might have a look at actually making some purchases on credit, but for the moment that's the way we'll do it. What you should be able to do here is look at all of your transactions, and they should all be here. Pre-conversion stuff, the investment, the sale, and the payment of advertising services to Facebook. From here you can file print that little section, which is what I'm going to do anyway, and you can go from there. Okay, this is the end. Goodbye.